Boom. Can you focus on it? Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? This is episode 2 of the TNT Journey to Africa, dog.
I got too much grace. I got too much grace. I ain't got worry now. I got too much grace. I got too much grace. And I ain't even sorry now. I got too much grace. I got too much grace.
This is our family's journey as we relocate to the motherland to set up some systems as a part of our nonprofit organization, Inidaso 360. Our vision is to revitalize disenfranchised communities, and we do that by educating, empowering, and equipping people through economic, social advancement. Got some great updates that's been happening. Our hashtag Hope360 campaign is now live. I've been connecting with a lot of individuals via phone, via Facebook, and all this other kind of stuff. So if you've been seeing me post stuff on Facebook, please take about 2 minutes to check it out, because we really are transforming people's lives. I am on Facebook trying to get this fundraising game plan together, sending out messages to people, trying to create a mass movement of awareness about Inidaso 360. Hey man, that's the life, so that's what we're doing right now. Trying to get it in. So if I hit you up, man, do your boy a favor. Just reply to me. Trying to change lives, you feel me? In the past 4 years, we have invested over $145,000 in empowerment initiatives that have directly impacted communities of African descent. We've mobilized dozens of people to the continent, and we have literally transformed hundreds of people's lives in Africa via some of our endeavors to promote entrepreneurialism as well as the social welfare of hundreds of children. Also, baby, we are officially got the letter in the mail, you know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy, y'all see that there? Usually when you see a letter like this, it brings about distress and panic. But today, it's a day of rejoicing. We official. Finally got the recognition for exemption for Inidaso. So this is a time of celebration. That's a great thing. It was about a 50-page document. If you ever filled out that paperwork, you know what I'm talking about. And it got to be accurate and on point. We only had to do one small revision, but we got it done. My son is singing in the background the theme song from Warrior Falls off of Black Panther. So, hey, that's a great thing. We got that exemption. Finna go celebrate with some Ciroc now. Not really. Not really. If you don't know what it means to be a tax-exempt organization, just know this. You can invest in organizations like us, and you can get the benefit from it. I do know this. It's really good to give. I also want to send a quick shout out to everybody who's been contributing to the Hope 360 campaign to see people's lives change all around the world and help us be able to impact communities of African descent. If you haven't checked out some of our TNT live sessions, you can go right to my Facebook and scroll through all the sessions. Every single Sunday we have a live session at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We talk about various issues. We also give updates about what's going on with our TNT Journey to Africa. We invite you to be a part of that process. Number one is logistics around trying to find housing, you know. So we've been having a lot of conversations with people who live in Ghana, people who have lived in Ghana, and people who have just traveled abroad with their family for years and years and years. And we've been learning some great things. And it seems like my list is getting longer and longer and longer with stuff to do, but it's all good. You know, God willing, we'll be making that transition to Ghana in spring of next year. We're looking towards March or April. But everything depends on how the Lord wants to move and how we raise funds. And you know, there's a lot of things that need to happen in terms of our house, trying to get that together, whether or not we're going to sell or rent it out. Also, all the stuff that we have, how we're going to get that stuff over to Africa. Everything from ensuring that we are legally in compliance with the IRS to just having a donor processing system to make sure that everything is safe and secure. I've been learning a lot. I've been growing a lot. I mean, essentially, we're living a life of entrepreneurs. It's not easy. They say that the average business fails within its first 5 years. And I can understand why, because that's a different level of hustle. And it takes a different level of business acumen in order to master that system. So I can understand why businesses fail within their first 5 years, because some people realize that I ain't got it. I don't have it like that. Like, I don't really want it that bad. We're excited about what God has been doing and what he is doing, but it's a lot, man. It's a whole lot to get this thing off the ground and moving. We've already done a lot of great things, but it's challenging. But I want to encourage you, if you're out there, you know, and you feel like God is giving you a vision, you just got to grind at it. It's not going to come easy. In addition to the logistics, you know, we live in life. You know, my son just had his second birthday. We got an anniversary coming up in a couple months. 6 years in the game that we've been married. So just balancing that life and family and jobs and fundraising and logistics for the organization and preparation to move to a whole nother continent. It can be stressful at times. So y'all pray for your boy. Also, one of the new things that has popped up is we took a trip to Jamaica, and it was a dope conference. We had leaders from Africa, Jamaica, Barbados, the UK, Canada. So we had a lot of different nations represented. This was my first time in Jamaica. Yeah, man. We stayed in Kingston, New Kingston. You know, I learned that kind of like Ghana, Jamaica was colonized, and you had a fairly large number of Africans that went there. And the unfortunate thing is I saw the same levels of disparity in Jamaica that I saw in Ghana and that I see in the US. The disparities between education and economics, the disparities between church economics and education, because unfortunately the narrative around Christianity has been the white man's religion, has been a religion of powerlessness, just ideas that are contrary to what some people feel like is edifying. And so a lot of young people around the world, especially part of these colonized nations, are like, yo, we're not a part of that. And one of the things that our organization does is we really seek to empower people spiritually, culturally, and professionally. One of the things that nobody can ever take from you is your sense of yourself and your sense of identity. We were excited about being in Jamaica, but at the same time, it was really sobering, because it helps us realize that there's so much work to do around the globe. God willing, we may partner with some of our Jamaican brothers and sisters in ministry to facilitate some of our cultural identity programs there. We don't know. Stay tuned for that. But that's all the updates for this week. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure you check out the TNT live sessions. There's still a lot to be told. We're moving forward. We're making progress. Follow us on the journey. Follow us on social media. Make sure you stay tuned in to what's going on. And if you feel so inclined, give the gift that keeps on giving. The gift that truly does educate, empower, and equip people to be who God has called them to be. Peace.